All right, our last segment for today's Paris Games Week Sony wrap-up is all about not what they showed, but what they didn't show. Justin, notable omission for you.
There are so many things I wanted to see, and some things you know are not going to be there. Michael Ansel comes out, and you're like, I know he's going to talk about the game he's already talked about.
You're going to say Guillermo del Toro. I have to say Michel Ansel.
And Guillermo. Beyond Good and Evil 2. Never. I know it's never going to happen. I know that every time he comes out on stage, I want it a little bit.
And he probably wants to talk about it as well.
Well, he wants to talk about it like, oh yeah, this has been canceled. This isn't going to happen.
What about games we thought were canceled but are not canceled anymore? Last Guardian, no sign of it in Paris?
No sign.
Yeah, in TGS, there was nothing new. I mean, they had that big screen that had the Trico monster come down, but there was no actual new gameplay. There was the exact same demo that we saw from E3, not here at Paris at all. Like, I bet they're showing the same demo on a TV screen, and they'll ask you not to film it because they've already showed it.
One thing they didn't show at the conference that I saw previously tweeted was Heavy Rain coming to PlayStation 4. I saw Quantic Dream tweeting that in the morning.
Oh?
Is that a thing?
News to me.
Oh, really? All right, I'll check my Twitter again, make sure that's not fake.
There's a really great YouTube video that if you guys have, after you're done watching this, you should check out a YouTube video of Heavy Rain, a blooper where all this guy does is fail as he's chasing a guy through a supermarket. It's the funniest thing. It is Heavy Rain in a nutshell.
Yeah, Heavy Rain PS4 shown at Paris Games Week, apparently. Is that a real account? Is that a real account? Who knows? You can go find out yourself. Most of the games press is following it, so I hope so. Another game that was lots of song and dance about it at E3 and nothing shown here, Shenmue 3.
That's not surprising.
There's nothing to show for that game yet.
But there's like, hey, look, it got funded. Woo! They could at least do that.
They could do that.
Woo!
But think of all the weird press they've been getting like after that whole funding round, and now that they're coming back and saying we need more money.
Right.
Like I think they're trying to avoid that until they actually have some like really interesting gameplay to show off.
Weren't they talking about 4 like immediately after 3 got funded? They're like, yeah, we're also planning at some point doing 4. Chill out, do this first.
Suzuki.
Let's take this one step at a time.
Crazy bastard.
He's a lot of enthusiasm. I love enthusiasm. Peter Molyneux had that as well.
Yeah, and everyone loved his enthusiasm. Nothing from Santa Monica on God of War. You're confused about that.
Well, I wouldn't say confused. I was expecting some more God of War because we got the God of War collection. God of War. It's about time for a new God of War.
Kratos is a tired character.
We're going to get this PlayStation experience. I'm betting PlayStation experience, new God of War.
Kratos better look different and be a different. I mean, I can't
put on a shirt, Kratos.
I don't know. It's just like the character is so old and tired at this point. Like he's done so much.
Well, there's no one left to murder at this stage.
The Pantheon has been emptied.
He's on the North. He could go some Norse.
He's going to go for like Judeo-Christian gods next.
I'm just so bored of that
Take
character.
this, Jesus.
God of War.
What'd you say?
Uncharted cross God of War.
Yeah. All right.
Mesh those two.
I'll play that.
I'll do sure.
I wish they showed more Bloodborne.
Especially
this close to the expansion's release. I wish they showed. They didn't show anything new. It was just more. They were showing like the saw blade attacks and everything, which is going to be awesome when you actually get to play it. But
short trailer. It seemed like most of that had already been shown, though, right?
Yeah.
There was more, TGS stuff.
Yeah. I can't wait for this. I'm looking forward to this just as much as some games coming out this fall. And
Slash and dash.
I think I was really hoping for something more, just because it's November 24th, I think. It's impending. I wish they would have done some sort of launch-ish
You don't want to spoil it too much, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so. I can respect that, but
I'm sure
at the
there'll
same
have plenty
time,
of trailers coming out between now and then.
Show me more than this eyeball throat.
Justin, Rhyme, you were talking about.
So Rhyme is a game that looks absolutely beautiful, and we didn't see it at E3 this year either, and it's kind of like a Zelda-type adventure that was, I think, a PlayStation 4 exclusive, and it's just been missing for over a year now.
Yeah, they showed it at Gamescom like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And that was the only time we've seen anything from it.
Yeah, it looks wonderful. Like, I was really looking forward to this game. It's like the Wind Waker, but on a place updated, and like, this is going to be great. And it's still gone.
Any idea where that was being developed? Was it a European game? Perhaps they might keep it for PlayStation experience then?
Yeah,
or?
maybe.
I guess just if it was shown at Gamescom, you would have thought then maybe it was a European studio.
Yeah, like Paris would have been the great time to bring this back. I think people like myself remember it, and I want to see more. What happened?
And last on our list of games not shown, is it surprising we didn't see any Final Fantasy?
No.
I think a little bit. Like, this is such a PlayStation-focused show. Like, even just a little bit more. Final Fantasy VII, we're not going to hear more about Final Fantasy VII because they literally, I think people were surprised on the development side when they said, yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's coming. Oh, I guess we should start on that.
Oh, right,
So
really?
we're not going to see that for a while. But
So
something
the
Final
CG
Fantasy.
department at Sony knew about that and nobody else did. All right.
But like a trailer for Final Fantasy 15, maybe.
Yeah, but they've done so much on that game over the past 6 months. I feel like they've gone over so much minutia about how it works. You know, apart from spoiling stuff, I don't know what's left to show.
Show me bikes. I want to see all 4 of those people on bikes.
Motorcycles or
yeah.
Customization options for the
Drive,
car.
Drive Club X Final Fantasy.
Put some like flames on my car. Trick it out.
Trick it out. That'll be microtransactions.
Lowrider, like mix in GTA DLC, get
Wow.
Lowrider.
Oh, gosh.
Put in
Wow.
some speakers.
Man, I can hear Justin on the phone right now, or sorry, Sony on the phone right now, looking for you to sign up with all your sick ideas. So I
My
guess
last lobby.
some of the stuff do we think we'll see at the PlayStation Experience? It's not too far now.
Oh, definitely. Like we're definitely going to see some Final Fantasy. We're definitely going to get a confirmation of Beyond Good and Evil. We're definitely going to get I think God of War, some more Final Fantasy.
Last Guardian. I think there could be Last Guardian.
I think there could be Last
I
Guardian.
think it got a little more
bet
momentum after this.
Release date for Last Guardian.
Well, I guess
bet that.
we don't have too much longer to wait. December 5th and 6th, just down the road in Moscone Center, is the PlayStation Experience. But for fans of Sony video game consoles, there was plenty to enjoy today. Let us know what you missed on today's stream or what you enjoyed most in the comment box below.